pound key for more options.
Yeah, Senator Jayapal. I have a question for you. I know of an injured worker in our state that worked at Walmart who was a Mexican immigrant that was hurt on the job, and then our comp system and state agents aided a private insurer and Walmart to attempt to fleece a PPD award for an amputation for which they amputated a part off of this man's body, but they all acted together to try and steal the PPD award from the man, and they also didn't want to cover him to start with. I had to fight for him to get that done. My question for you, ma'am, is if we have ALEC-made state tort laws that are harming us, and also harming us in our workers' comp from the bill that was made in 2012, why is you as a labor leader and at Sawant, your great friend, not speaking up and telling labor and patients about this abuse going on to us in Washington State? I have brought proof to your front door, ma'am. Now, I have a PPD award in my hand with a cashier's check or whatever to my father-in-law who is now dead because he was allowed to be worked to death by our work comp system and pompous bias. One-sided doctors in our care who are being judged during executioner and trying to and actually intently breaking our law at the bedside, then the state and state agents also aiding them, and then we having to put appeals through to get justice in our care. This is harming. It has gotten one officer shot in our town, in Snohomish County, and it also has gotten people in other parts of the state harmed as well. There are injured workers in every county in the state that I have spoken with that are being mistreated and abused. This is called systemic abuse. I have mental health professionals for which I have been in treatment with for 4 years now, and this is the sixth one, and they're all saying the same thing: systemic abuse for one thing. Oppression. There's other words. Tyranny is other words they're all using. These are my mental health professionals telling me this in my health care, but none of them can do nothing about it, of course, because we're using our mental health system as a tool to hold down the victims of workers' comp by saying they're all bipolar and they're all nuts, they're all crazy. Well, they do go crazy because we're intently making them that way by intently denying them justice, and we're doing this knowingly. Because we know only 1 in 50 might pop off and shoot up a fucking theater. That's not justice. That is allowing these corporations to push our buttons because we know 1 in 50 is going to go off on us. That's not cool. We're being allowed to be ripped off because and pushed to our limits as human beings to get justice, for which we're not being allowed to get any other way, and we're being civilly and economically hindered from that intently by ALEC state-made tort laws for which our Democratic Party and state leaders sold us out on, like Marco Ilias, who continues to do so to this day. Why are you, if you are for us, not calling him out? Why are Dem leaders who say they're for labor and for patients not calling out Marco for stabbing us in the back? It's great he got gay rights. That is awesome. I had a gay brother, so I understand their plight. But you don't say hoorah in one hand with me and say, look at the wonderful civil rights I got with one hand, and then the other hand stab me in the back and steal my rights to sue doctors who harm me and my care intently to push your will and way of life onto me. That's not justice. And that is what is happening, ma'am. And it's pitting doctor against patient. It's pitting citizens against police officers because they feel they're not getting justice. So you're putting people in harm's way intently. I'm telling you what is a problem here. I'm delivering it to your doorstep, ma'am, and it doesn't matter what county I come from or which part of this country I come from. I'm showing you proof of harm of corporations using state laws to harm me and my father-in-law to steal from us from insurance for the goods and services which the state mandates you guys take from us. This is not cool. This is oppression. Now you get up on your soapbox, lady, and preach the goddamn truth if you're going to be there for labor. I am for humans. I am for saving life, and this is what it takes to get that shit done. You can't patting fucking Marco on the ass and patting Sawant on the ass as none of you are coming forward and telling the public the truth of what is harming us and what is leading to the gun rates and the shooting violence going up 300% I forget what it is, 100% in just 3 years' time. We've had 10 doctors shot in just 2 years' time, and I quit tracking that a year ago. I'm the one trying to save lives here, ma'am, not you. Not when you're afraid of a few little fuck yous here and there, and you're not listening to the harm to human life for which I'm bringing evidence to your fucking ass. Benjamin Mejia Torres, you get that word. I will get you the case number if you need that. I have his case number. I have the screen, and I have a check for which they finally came through and gave to him after he fucking died. Now, lady, you want to help immigrants? You want to help workers? You want to help labor? Then you come out and you get honest. I am for the ACA. I voted for Obama. But these state med tort laws and work comp laws and the 2012 law is unconstitutional. It's harming us. It should have never even put through with Barbara Bailey's representative where she did the add-on that said it required more votes of we the people to take it away to start with. That makes it unconstitutional. The fact that my father-in-law had a state ombudsman and I don't as a state employee, it makes that unconstitutional because why do some workers have an ombudsperson and the other ones don't? I see the labor board is finally starting to speak up on that issue, but for 4 years I haven't had a lawyer and can't get one because I'm economically locked out because none of them want it. Because it's not fiduciary in their interest. Now, please give me a call back. It's Darren Ray Fawn, so the phone number is 425-252-3934. Do be prepared to be honest and to listen to some anger and some vulgarness because I'm a victim, motherfuckers! Get that through your goddamn heads. People are hurt and harmed and you have a knife in their back and you're worried about a little fuck you here and there? Worry about the knife in my back and the father-in-law they just worked to death and slaved to death at fucking Walmart. Okay, Senator Jayapal? This is recorded. I'm putting it up on YouTube, and the world can hear what I just said to you, Senator Jayapal. You have the recording now. Maybe you'll produce that recording when they take me to court someday. But guess what, Senator Jayapal? You won't take me there for hurting others. Only your ears and your egos with the fucking truth. You need to start getting real with us. Thank you, and have a good day. Okay. Well, that's that. Okay, I will put that up on the internet. And that's what's going on. My bald little head here. But anyways. They won't even listen to you. They lock you out all the way around. They say, we're for labor. We're for patients' rights. I bring in evidence of harm to patients in our state. I'm a Democrat. I'm a bleeding heart liberal. This is creating more harm than good. At least the state med tort laws. I'm for the ACA. I'm for health care for all of us. Or Medicare for all, however you want to do it. But you don't let doctors lie on my fucking care to get that shit done. And if they do, I want to hold them to account for the harm that they've done and not have them hold their fucking heads up high like they're moral fucking gods. Because that shit is pitting man against doctor, patient against doctor, and you're letting them hold the higher road like they're some fucking prominent motherfuckers and they're getting away with lying in our goddamn care. So as corporations can profit, and I'm not going to stand for it. So, Senator Jayapal, put your words and your fucking philosophy and all this shit you say you have going on for yourself in the world out there and tell us the fucking truth. And spot out Marco, Senator Marco, and whoever else is selling our shit down the drain. Where's this Senator, oh, God, what's her name? Anyways, Mike Sell, speak up. How about the other ones? June Robinson's. How about you speak up? How about Ortiz? Why don't you speak up? You all know the shit is going on. You know you're driving people fucking insane, and you do not care. And you're just as bad as the Republicans. And it sickens me. The top 33% needs to be slapped in this fucking place, and it will be. If you don't start cleaning shit up. And it won't be me being the violent one because I don't hit people. I get loud, I get boisterous, but I don't hurt humans. You are with your fucking pens. Good day.